Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Recon, the role-playing game story. I'm titling this one, The Best Laid Plans. Sometimes, regardless of how well you plan ahead, or how much firepower you bring, or how many precautions you take, sometimes the universe just says, this time, this one time, you're going to fail. This is a story about one such time. If you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on social media, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there. I like to think I write good stories that make you think. I wrote a 3-book science fiction western series called Drifters. I wrote a fun story about a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. It's called The House Off Farrago Road. I wrote a political fantasy called The Righteous President. And I've written the first 2 in what I hope will be a series. They're science fiction, futuristic space warfare. It's a study of humanity from an alien perspective. The first one is Vanguard 1. The second one is Task Force Terminus. I hope you get them, and I hope you enjoy them. Now, the best laid plans. My friend Larry was running a Recon game years ago. Larry was always a fun guy. He ran an excellent game, and we always enjoyed his wit and imagination. There were 6 of us playing. I was the point heavy weapons specialist. Angelo was the demolition specialist. Bobby was the pig man. He carried the M60. Earl was the RTO, the radio operator. Mark was the intel guy, and Kevin was the medic. It was set in Vietnam, and we were on a long-range reconnaissance patrol. We were running a sweep along a river, and it had been raining steadily. We were on our 3rd day and about to head back when I spotted 2 VC heading into a bamboo grove. Small amount of scouting revealed a bunker set up right near the river. They had 2 heavy machine guns, a mortar, and about a dozen men. From this position, they controlled the river and could hit anything moving along it. It was a death trap for any boat moving up and down the river. Mark was the ranking man, and after we radioed it in, he figured that with surprise, we could take it out. I scouted the surroundings and found a trail heading out from the bunker to the west. They'd been using that trail to move in and out of the area. I set up a claymore on that trail and returned to the group. Mark ordered Bobby and I to take up a position to the east. Angelo and Earl set up to the south, and Mark and Kevin set up to the north. The signal was when the explosions went, we were going to open up with our weapons and mop up everything else, and then afterwards we'll go in and sweep the area. And this should have been an easy kill, no problem. Mark snuck up and he tried to put a high explosive round, a grenade rather, into the bunker. That was the plan, anyway. Universe had other ideas. What we didn't know was that the VC in the bunker had spotted us and knew where the east and south teams were. The VC had called in reinforcements from the north. Mark pulled the pin on his high explosive grenade and tossed it into the bunker. Unfortunately, he rolled really bad and the grenade bounced into the bushes to his left. Now, for those of you who don't know, a high explosive grenade has a huge blast radius. It's not intended to be used offensively like that. If he had put it into the bunker would have contained most of it. But it would have been better if he'd used a fragmentation grenade. Unfortunately, he missed and the high explosive grenade bounced next to him into the bushes. Mark panicked and jumped up to run away. The machine gun nest mowed him down. The grenade went off and took out a bunch of the foliage, but didn't hurt anybody. Mark was already dead. The other machine gun sliced up the southern team. Both of them died. The VC mortar had Bobby and I zeroed in, and we got blowed up real good. Just one shot. Boom, we were done. Kevin was the only one left, and he heard VC behind him to the north, so he snuck into the bushes and made his way around the bunker. He found a trail to the west and took off running right into my claymore. Yeah, Sometimes, no matter how well you plan and how careful you are, it all goes to shit, and everyone ends up making up new characters. Them's the breaks. There's not much you can do about it. It happens. It happens in real life. In games, it's usually something like bad die rolls, or you don't understand the situation fully, and you take actions thinking you do. Stuff like that. Most of the time, it's just bad die rolls. There's nothing you can do about it. Hope this fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.